We move on along to the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship matches. We got Bayley versus Asuka, and we got Sasha Banks versus Asuka as well. No talk on which one of these matches will be first. I assume it would be Asuka and Sasha, because Asuka and Bayley is kind of the bigger deal. Just because Bayley's been champion a lot longer. You can have Bayley and Asuka first. Bayley wins. And then Asuka faces Sasha. It's like, oh, of course Sasha's going to win. I mean, Asuka's tired, and then she beats Sasha. Either way, it doesn't matter how they do this. Asuka has got to win the Raw Women's Championship, bring the belt back to Raw, and Bayley's got to retain. Bayley has got to lose that belt after a year. She's got to lose that championship to Sasha Banks. I don't want to see the SmackDown Women's title on fucking Raw. Just because the Raw Women's Championship is on SmackDown doesn't mean you do it the other way around. Let's cease this shit right now. Put the belt back on Asuka. You build the Asuka and Shayna like you should have for this show. And then you can continue the Sasha Bayley shit. They can't remain together forever. They're defending the tag team titles of Payback. They should lose those belts there as well. You gotta build a Bayley and Sasha at some point. I would start right now. So I think Bayley's got to win. I think Asuka's got to win the other match against Sasha. That's how I would book this thing. I fucking hate the idea that they've given away both of these matches multiple times on free TV in the last month or two. I mean, Asuka's faced Bayley like 5 times now, and Asuka's won every single time. Bayley's got to beat her on Sunday. They literally just did the match on Raw. Sasha and Asuka had the match at Extreme Rules. They had the rematch on Raw. Enough is enough, dude. We got to move on from this Bayley-Sasha bullshit. I am not a fan. I am not a fan at all, and I think that's got to be the way that this thing goes down, with Bayley retaining and Asuka beating Sasha.
No, I completely agree. I think if that's how you're going to do it, that's what you do. You'd have Bayley win here, and then you'd have maybe Sasha help her, and then she doesn't do the same for Sasha. The only thing I'm not afraid of, but I feel like Bayley, if they're going to split them up, I feel like Bayley would be the face. I don't know. Sasha Banks is not a baby face. She just comes off such bitchy that I feel like she has to be the heel. So I kind of am afraid that when they do the split, she'll beat Bayley, but she'll lose to Sasha. So I don't know. I just feel like if they're going to split Bayley and Sasha up, Sasha has to be the heel. I mean, you wouldn't have. I don't know. That's how I feel like. I want Sasha to lose the belt. She's not on Raw. She shouldn't be the Raw champion anyways. Should have been Shayna and Asuka from the get-go. They bundled that. They made Shayna, she wins on Raw, then she fucking loses on SmackDown. That annoyed the hell out of me. I don't know what the hell they're doing with her. It should have just been her and Asuka at this pay-per-view. Done Sasha and Bayley. I get it. They want fans. Get over it. Just do the match. To the point, if you keep it going, no one will give a flying fuck when that match even happens at this point. Keep drawing it out, and it's going to get to a point that people just don't care. So,
yeah, it is. I mean, I'm quickly getting to that point, to be honest with you.
You got to do this match, do it soon, and just get it done and over with. Holy shit.
They got to move on at some point. Listen, I like Bayley and Sasha a lot. They've beaten legit everybody for the most part. No pun intended with the whole legit boss shit. But I don't know, dude. I just don't like this. I don't like the whole idea that Asuka is getting 2 title shots on the same show. I don't care if it's Asuka. I don't care if it's fucking Bianca Belair. If they did the same thing with Shayna, I would say the same shit with her. It doesn't matter if it's her, Naomi, Dana Brooke. They could bring back fucking Fabulous Moolah from the dead and put her in the spot. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm not a fan of the whole 2 title shot shit on the same show. I just think it's ridiculous. I really do. I don't have a mind with the whole double duty thing. If you're a champion defending 2 titles, I mean, like if Bayley and Sasha had their tag title match in this show, I'm okay with that. But like Asuka getting 2 title shots when you have a number of other women they're not doing jack shit with right now, I think that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's so dumb. When I saw that Asuka won on SmackDown, I was like, this shit's like, you can't even book it so bad. Like, it makes legit no sense.
I think what's worse too is that Asuka already beat Bayley on Raw. So it's like, if you're going to do Asuka and Bayley, which I don't want to say again, and now the matches are going to be good, but like I don't want to see it again. If you're going to do that at SummerSlam, why not just say because Asuka beat Bayley, she gets a title shot for her title as well? I mean, winning the Battle Royal was completely pointless, and I'm all for number 1 contenders matches, but she just pinned the fucking champion. Like, that just gave me false hope for no reason. It made me think, oh, maybe Shayna will win, or maybe Bianca will win, or Tegan, or Shotzi. Nope, it's just Asuka. Again. Like, come on, man. Like, got to get more creative than that. I'm not a fan. So again, like I said, Bayley retains, Asuka wins back the Raw Women's title in my book.